Knicks Mikal Bridges to face Nets for the first time since franchise-shifting trade. Knicks fans were largely thrilled, while Nets supporters, though disappointed, understood the rationale. The monumental trade that sent Mikal Bridges from Brooklyn to Broadway in exchange for 5 first-round picks, a second-rounder, and a first-round pick swap was a pivotal moment that highlighted the contrasting paths of the two franchises. The Knicks were pushing for contention, while the Nets were entering another rebuilding phase. On Friday night, the two teams will face off for the first time since the significant deal. "I think it'll be good to see my guys," Bridges said about the reunion at Madison Square Garden. "I have a lot of good friends over there, even the coaching staff, and all the way up to General Manager Sean Marks and Assistant General Manager Andy Birdsong. I'm really close with a lot of those guys, so it'll be good to see them." So far, the trade hasn't yielded the expected results, at least not yet. The Knicks have started slowly with a 5-6 record, still trying to establish their identity amidst sky-high expectations. Meanwhile, the Nets are only one loss behind them and have exceeded the low expectations set by analysts under the guidance of their new head coach, Jordi Fernandez. Bridges has been emblematic of the Knicks' erratic start. He hasn't been a bust, but he also hasn't solidified his role. His scoring average of 15.6 points per game is his lowest since the 2021-22 season with the Suns. He's shooting just 30.4% from beyond the arc on 6.3 attempts per game. His rebounding numbers, 3.8 per game, have dipped, and he holds a -0.6 net rating, meaning the Knicks are being outscored by 0.6 points per 100 possessions with him on the court. Of course, it's only been 11 games. The Knicks as a team are still trying to find the right chemistry and have been dealing with injuries to key players like Precious Achiuwa and Cam Payne, in addition to the season-long absence of center Mitchell Robinson. Additionally, Tom Thibodeau's teams are historically slow starters. Last season, they were 17-15 through 32 games. The year before, they started 12-13 in their first 25. The Knicks head into this matchup after a heart-wrenching 1-point home loss to the Bulls, in which they rallied back from a 22-point deficit. However, they ultimately fell short when Josh Hart fouled Colby White on a 3-point attempt. White sank all 3 free throws with 3 seconds left, and Jalen Brunson's buzzer beater seemed destined to fall but popped out. This marked the Knicks' 4th loss in 6 games. Despite the outcome, the team saw some positives in the defeat. "It just proves to us in this locker room that we don't stop fighting," Brunson said. "That's one takeaway we can have from this game. Obviously, the result wasn't what we wanted, but there were a lot of positives. You can't focus on the negatives all the time. You have to learn from things, figure out what we can improve on, and go from there." The NBA's last 2-minute report for the Knicks Bulls game confirmed that the foul call on Hart in the final seconds was correct. The report stated that Hart placed a hand on White's back and also made illegal contact with the back of White's head during the play. Karl Anthony Towns, left knee contusion, has been added to the injury report. He is listed as questionable, along with Payne, left hamstring, and Miles McBride, left knee inflammation. Brunson, right ankle sprain, is probable, while Achiuwa, left hamstring strain, remains out.